Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Andrew. I'm once again here with Ed. Say hello.
Hello.
And we are here on Fandom Fridays. We're here to talk about My Little Pony once again. And we're talking about magic and the races. I have a couple theories on the magic and the races. Whether or not all of them are magical or not, which seems to be more evidence to support that they are all magical than to dismiss it, other than, well, the ponies in world saying that they can't do magic.
The first one that comes to mind happens to obviously be the unicorns, because they have magic. They are magic, so we can just skip over them. And alicorns.
Yes.
Um, the next one is the Pegasi.
Yes, Pegasi are interesting in that they literally should not be able to fly.
No,
If you take
their wings are too small for their bodies. Like a body that's that big, maybe I believe the theory is they're about waist high at the head. For an average human.
Then in that case, their wingspan would have to be 12 feet a single wing,
Give or take.
because I don't know if you've seen an eagle. Eagles come up to about my knee. I'm 5'9", so eagles come up to about my knee. That's about 3 feet. They've got an 8-foot wingspan.
Yep.
And so if you take that and you scale it, that's a big freaking thing. I mean, these wings would have to be massive.
Huge.
So without some kind of magical aid, there's no way they would be able to fly, to take corners at the speed they do, or to perform some of the stunts that they're able to do.
Cough, cough, rain boom, cough.
Exactly. So without some sort of ambient magic, maybe inherent in their bodies, they wouldn't be able to walk on clouds, to control the weather. I mean, Pegasi can literally push clouds, rain, weather systems. They can move it.
They can create lightning just by
Yes,
jumping on a cloud.
exactly. And the fact that they land on a cloud and do not immediately pass through it indicates that they have some sort of inherent magical ability that is not like a conscious thing. Exactly.
Right. A conscious decision implies that you'd have some sort of conduit to use it through, but it doesn't appear that the Pegasi have those other than their wings, but those they just flap, and it's the muscles, I believe, are what cause it. The movement of the muscles and the stretching and the
Yes.
condensing, we'll say. I don't know the proper terms for that off the top of my head.
It's literally not their wings giving them lift. It's
No,
the motion.
the motion that they go through works. Great example. Wands and
I was just
Harry
thinking
Potter.
that, yes.
That you have to go through the proper motion. Without the proper motion, the spell backfires or doesn't cast at all. What the Pegasus wings do is they go through this proper motion, which sets off the magic, which levitates them off of the ground.
Yeah, so the theory that their wings act more like a wand from Harry Potter is supported more in the fact because their wings physically cannot support their weight.
Exactly.
Also, that the Pegasi, besides of course the wings, bear very little difference in physical appearance, size, and shape from unicorns and earth ponies, and yet they are capable of high altitude and high speed flight.
Exactly. The kinds of things that would tear people apart.
Yes. I mean, literally, I think during the Sonic Rainbow, some nerd brony went out and did the fucking math, and Rainbow Dash is doing like Mach 2 or something.
Mm-hmm.
She's going so fast, her skin should be 5 feet behind her.
Seriously.
They're also at altitudes that would be chilling. Like,
And
there's no way you
you would
could
be
survive
frozen.
that high. Exactly. Your bodily functions would start slowing down. The air up there is so thin. Of course, we're talking like realistically here, where clouds in our world are. because that's what we're going off of. Because they had to get a hot air balloon to get up there.
Hmm.
So there has to be something else besides, oh, our fur is thicker. You don't look like you have thicker fur.
Mm-mm.
You
They probably don't. They probably don't even have fur because of the fact that fur cannot fly. It's feathers.
And in order for that to be true, they would have to have hollow bones like a bird, which would make them incredibly light. But that's not true either because oftentimes ponies struggle to pick each other up. Wouldn't AJ just be able to throw Rainbow Dash like a freaking frisbee? So Pegasi, I believe, have some inherent magic in them. That
Oh,
they
definitely.
are inherently magic. That unicorns just are able to physically manifest that. And with Pegasi, it's a little bit more of a subconscious act than a conscious cast
Exactly.
that is more inherently physically in their bodies. That leads us rather handedly over into the Earth Pony category.
Earth ponies.
Earth Ponies! This is where I redeem the Earth Ponies.
For the first time ever.
For the first
Anywho,
time ever, somebody
the
makes
Earth pony one, I had some difficulty thinking up of some ideas of what they could do because of the fact that they don't normally have very many special powers, namely not flying.
Yes.
And but you brought up, for instance, apple picking.
Apple picking, yes.
The if I kick a tree, I'm gonna get a few leaves and maybe an apple, not the other way around.
Yes.
So that doesn't make much sense to me.
The Earth Ponies, if they have magic, their magic seems to be more of a tactile skill. Like AJ, the example is AJ can punch or kick a tree. Now, when you punch or kick a tree, that force is transferred into the trunk, which makes the whole tree wiggle. Now,
Vibrate would be the proper term for that.
whatever, vibrate, which will make the whole top of the tree vibrate. Every little bit of the tree, all of it. No, 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 not with an earth pony. They punch that tree does its vibrate, barely affects anything but what they want to fall.
And we can't just say that it's
And
hmm?
what falls directly into said basket. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to an apple orchard. I've been to an apple orchard.
Oh yeah, I have.
You put in a basket on the ground and you shake a tree, I'm going to
Most
bet
definitely.
you got more leaves in that basket than apples.
Definitely.
And there are apples everywhere. However, apple buckers can buck a tree, and every single apple in that tree lands perfectly in that foot wide basket. Unbruised. Now,
With the hole in this theory, which is easily mended by the way, um, is that why can't all Earth ponies do it? Well, this is where my theory comes in next.
ah,
That the magic that you have is directly based on your talent.
there you go.
For instance,
I like that.
Apple Bloom, how could she have remade, repainted, and redone all of that treehouse perfectly in one night?
That wasn't even one night. That was like 3 hours later.
Yeah, something like that. Just some abhorrently short amount of time. Applejack, apple bucking, perfect example right there. We already have that.
Yep.
Pinkie Pie,
Oh,
we don't question Pinkie
we're
Pie.
not questioning. Big Mac can pull a house off its foundation.
Oh yeah.
Now tell me that was not some magic bullshit going on there.
Seriously,
He
Big
pulled
Mac is kind of weird anyway.
maybe that didn't sink in. Big Mac pulled a house off its foundations. And then I mean there's just so much more evidence to say that all of these races all have magic than more evidence of the contrary other than the shows saying only unicorns can do magic.
Right.
Because all these races clearly have these abilities that can be described outside of the physical realm. I mean, there's literally no way a pony who exerts himself to plow a field has the sudden force to pull a house off its foundations.
Yeah, that definitely does not make any sense whatsoever.
I mean, Pegasi, back roll into the Pegasi a bit, can punch through walls and be fine.
Uh, Rainbow Dash can break off a 2x4 with nothing but her teeth. Actually, that was a 4x4
It was a 4x4, yeah.
with just her teeth. She just breaks it like nothing happened.
But roll back to the Earth Ponies. Like you said, they're magical, finger quotes, which you can totally see, abilities can easily be tied into their talents. Um, Cakes are Earth Ponies. Now, I don't know about you, but it looks like they use their mouths on everything.
Right.
How can they talk if they're pulling hot plates out of stoves with their mouths? Their tongues would be unrecognizable matches of just flesh wiggling in the back of their throat.
That's a good point.
The cake's magical ability, inherent, naturally occurring in their bodies, would be the fact that their mouths and hooves most likely do not burn.
That would be pretty good. To get into the background pony thing, where it's definitely not canon, but what everybody thinks about them.
Mm.
Like, for instance, Bon Bon,
Mm-hmm.
using nothing but hooves, can make amazing confectionaries of delicious sweetness
Exactly.
with her talent and this magic. Then this magic is directly affected by her talent and cutie mark.
Even if they are using their hooves are flat, fleshy knobs in the MLP universe. So how do you do such tactile things with your hooves? You don't. You touch it and then you will it into doing what you want it to do.
Exactly. That is a great way to say that. You touch things and you will them to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Making dough, making delicious confectionaries of sweet goodness.
Which would only help to strengthen the argument that all of these races are inherently magical. Even if it is close range requiring touch, it is still, I would say, a form of telekinesis, which in this world would fall under the category of magic. Until you literally show me an Earth Pony going, yeah, and like lifting up apples into the sky and putting them all in the basket. Well, once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Please like and favorite and share and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And please do leave your thoughts in the comments below. I do actually read them.
Headcanons especially, please, because headcanons mean we can discuss more. The more content you give us, the more content we can do.
Exactly. Headcanons are fine. Even if you think we're wrong.
Oh, please tell us we're wrong.
Please. Because that's fun.
That is the best part. That's what you look forward to. And don't be mean about it, please.
No, don't be mean.
Just say, give us a valid reason why we're wrong after telling us we're wrong, and then explain your reasoning or video. We get a challenge. I got a challenge for you people.
Oh, come on. We haven't even started doing this yet.
So?
You're going to throw that gauntlet right out of the gate?
It's just simple.
Right.
Video responses. That one. Video responses. If you have an idea that is too long to put into a comment, most ideas these days anyway, feel free to give us a video response and do your own thing. Doesn't matter what quality it is, as long as we can understand you, we will be able to see it.
Yes. Well, that has been Fandom Fridays, and we were just finished talking about whatever the fuck we were talking about.
Are all ponies magical?
Are all ponies magical? Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.